Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, to a brand new video. We're here again with another interior haul. So as you guys know, I don't really shop all in one place to do massive hauls. I try to keep my stuff to a minimum, less clutter the better, but I do have an eye for things. Like, I'm looking around the shops when I do the shop with me videos and I think, oh, and I tend to clock a lot of things and I just keep them in the back of my mind. If I really want them, I'll pop them on a list. I keep a little list, and then if I really want them, like I do with my wish list, I'll go back and I'll get it. So yeah, I generally end up with a bunch of stuff from different shops, which is why I like to do like a sort of a collective interior haul. So this is all the stuff I've been collecting for the last few weeks, since you saw the last video really. And yeah, let's get into it, shall we? Also, before I start, can I just address the hands? It's fake tan day. I tend to put my fake tan on in the mornings and then it's on developing all day, and then I'll have my evening shower at last minute so that I don't like ruin any bed sheets with the fake tan. So that's why my hands look like this. So soon as it's autumn, let's kick off with some eye-rolling items. I picked this up from Matalan. I picked it up in the August and this was £4.50. Let me take the receipt out of there. So it's glass, ribbed, and is it a pumpkin cup? Let me just see if it's called a pumpkin cup. Oh, it doesn't say on there. Oh, it just says Hello Autumn glass mug. So it's not actually a pumpkin mug, although it does look a bit pumpkin-y, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, Ralphie! Guys, Ralphie's under the covers and he likes to scratch under the covers. So he's like moving everything. Ralphie, you're messing everything up. Oh. Hello. Mummy's filming on the vlogs. Okay? Okay. You go back to bed. Go on. I make the bed. He wrecks the bed, but he's so bloody cute. I can't like be mad at him. Anyway, back to what we were saying. £4.50 this glass mug was, which I don't think was too pricey. However, I just saw one yesterday in the range and I can't remember how much it cost. I don't think it was as nice as this one though, but I love me a glass mug. And I had two glass mugs. They wasn't ribbed, but hubby broke them both, which warrants me getting a new one really. And then also, these have been in my car, in the boot of my car, for a couple of weeks. So they're a bit dusty and stuff. I also picked this cup up from Matalan. And this was obviously £5. It's got a sticker on. So Ash and Joelle are going to have to take both them stickers off there for me. Because if you didn't know already, I've got a sticker phobia. Anyway, if you're an OG subscriber, you'll know that last year I picked up a ceramic white pumpkin mug. I think it was from Homesense. It's actually in my autumn box downstairs, so we'll be getting all that out because we'll be doing an autumn decorate with me video as usual, my annual decorate with me video. But yeah, I thought this one was so much nicer. It's in this like off-white shade and it's got speckles on it. I don't know why, but it just looks a little bit more rustic than the pure white ceramic one from Home Bargains. And also it's thicker, like it feels more quality cup. So I'll probably swap that out or whatever. Actually, it doesn't matter. The more pumpkin cups, the better, because it's got to be in a pretty cup for me in the autumn winter. Like if I don't start my day with a pretty cup in the morning, like, you know, there's no need for ugly mugs. There's no need for ugly mugs, is there, in the cupboard? There's just not. I'm just going to grab things as we go along, just randomly. So we might come back to different shops. We might visit a shop and then come back to it. Yeah, I picked up this pot puree, and this is honeysuckle and jasmine. And I've got to be honest, I picked this up months and months ago. It's been in that little bedroom in the renovation house, the storage room, and I must have forgot that I had it because I've just found it the other day. It was like full of dust. Anyway, I've like, you know, blown all the dust off it. And yeah, I picked this up a few months ago from Home Bargains, and I'm sure it was only a couple of pounds. I'm sure it was about £2.99, something like that. And it's in the flavour. It's in the scent honeysuckle and jasmine, and I love the smell of jasmine. And do you know what I loved about this? All the greens. So if you can imagine this in a gorgeous, I just think it's really autumnal, and I'm so into greens this year. If you can imagine this in a gorgeous like wooden bowl with all them green colours, how nice would that look? And let me just take the ribbon off and have a little sniff of this, because I don't know what honeysuckle smells like, but I know what jasmine smells like, so I'm hoping it smells really nice. Oh dear me. I also love the scent like sandalwood and leather and oud in the autumn winter, so I will be looking for more scents like that. Why is it not opening? It's stuck. How are you meant to get that off? Oh my god, I can't even get into it. I can't do it. I can't get into it, but there's a little hole. Let me see if I can smell it without breathing in all the dust. Yeah, that's quite a nice scent. We'll come back to it though, but yeah, I picked that up, and I've been seeing these a lot in the shops at the moment as well. They do them in all different kinds of scents. Where did I see them yesterday? The Range. I actually saw them in the Range yesterday as well, and they're about £5 in the Range, and they have all the autumnal scents like orange, and then all the Christmas scents have started to come out. We're not going to even go there, guys. As you know, I have been holding off all of this autumn stuff for autumn, 1st of September. I know officially on the seasonal calendar, we're not even in autumn on the 1st of September. I think it's towards the end of September, isn't it? However, for me, I do start personally in September anyway. I feel like it's more appropriate in September to be filming and giving you the content then, rather than July and flipping August. Let's not even get into that conversation, because I know I'm a content creator, but I feel like we've manifested away summer because we've been so focused on autumn. It kind of came early, and then people wonder why they're depressed, you know, because they've totally had an autumn in July and August, and by the September it's like they're fed up of autumn, but you're still in the thick of it, and then you're trying to start on Christmas to move on and make yourself happy, and you're just chasing your tail. And that's coming from an autumn gal. I am an autumn girl through and through, ride or die. I am your autumn girl. I love it all as well, but yeah, I'm not bringing autumn into summer. I just want to let July be July, let August be August, let summer be summer, and let autumn be autumn when it's time, you know, when it's ready. It's not ready. You don't decide. Guys, as I've just said that, all the leaves just fell off a tree all at once, like loads of them at the same time, and like floated to the ground, and it just gave me all the feels, like a sign from God, like to say, yes girl, yes, preach. I plan to pop these in a nice wooden bowl around the house. Hopefully we'll have a lounge area soon, so I'm starting to think about all the styling pieces that we're going to start to need and collect. And yeah, that's that. Ooh, why didn't we start with these ones? Because these, that's how you know I've got really excited, because that's when you know I'm excited, because I get all tongue-tied. But these are what excite me the most come the autumn time. Yeah, I picked up these from Homesense, and this is a trio of pumpkin syrups. So we've got pumpkin caramel, pumpkin cheesecake, and we've also got a pumpkin spice, which is missing because it's downstairs at the moment. I like to put a little pump in them. So that's on the coffee bar downstairs being used right now. And guys, by the way, Starbucks have launched the pumpkin spice lattes. I think they launched it right at the end of August, a couple of days ago. And that's another sign that it's officially autumn. I just don't think you can go wrong with Homesense coffee syrups. They've got so much choice. They have all different sizes as well. They even do these massive giant bottles now as well. I mean, I don't have anywhere to put the giant ones. But yeah, these are not the biggest ones. They're not tiny either. There's 3 bottles in each pack. And like I said, they're very autumnal. They're like a set. So if you're looking for a gift for someone as well, these are really, really good gifts to give. There's 3 bottles in each, and it's 12.7 FL OZ each ounce. 12.7 ounce, is that? 12.7 FL. What does that mean? And it says on the back, with my skinny gourmet coffee syrups, you can enjoy your favourite pumpkin flavoured coffees without the guilt. Mix up your favourite coffee combination and savour the taste of fall. Now, I know they market these as skinny syrups, and they say that you don't have to feel guilty because there's no sugar in them, or 0 sugar. There's actually a lot of sweetener in them, and that's why they're so sweet. Like, you know, so they're not any better for you, really. But saying that, we all need a little bit of something, I feel like, especially through the autumn, winter. It gives it that, it's just that little cherry on top in it, that little bit of sweetness. Anyway, this pumpkin trio set is $8.99. Okay, next up we have some dried natural moss from Dunelm. I saw this in the Dunelm store near the tills on the way out, and it's that moss stuff. You know how I bought the olive tree and the basket? You'll have seen it in the vlogs. And I said I wanted to build up in the basket and then put some faux moss on the top to make it look real. Well, I found this in Dunelm, so it's £2.50 a pack. I think I'm going to need a couple more packs, because the basket, I'm going to show you in a minute actually, the basket is quite large, so yeah, I do need some more of this. I just love how it looks. It looks really rustic and earthy, and I'm just so into that at the moment. It just feeds my soul. Do you know what, if you'd have asked me a couple of years ago about the colour green in general, I would have like, ooh, I just try to avoid green at all costs, and now I can't get enough of it. So yeah, I picked up some dried moss from Dunelm. I don't know where else you can get this from, so leave it in the comments if you know where to buy this from. I'm sure you can buy it from Amazon as well, but yeah, not too sure on price or anything like that. I haven't checked, basically. So yeah, I picked this up at the till on the way out because I think that's quite affordable, don't you? £2.50, there's quite a lot in there. Okay, next up, I have a notebook, and when I tell you I get so excited about stationery, I've always been the same. I loved English, I loved writing, I loved it when I started to learn like joined up writing. I used to sit for hours and do it at home, and yeah, I just love like pens, stationery and organisation and that kind of thing, making lists. And I keep a notebook because I write all my thoughts down. I'm a really creative person, and this actually stays next to my bed because I also use my phone for this as well, but I get all these creative ideas all at once, and I feel like so overwhelmed that I have to write things down to get them out of my head in order to feel better. So that's why I love a notebook. I actually found this one in Sainsbury's couple of weeks ago, and it's this gorgeous, like, it's like a rose gold colour. It's got rose gold hardware, and it came with a little pen, this rose gold fastening, and then inside it comes with this little pen holder, and the pen is rose gold. So you know how I love my like rose gold accessories. Yeah, and I just got really attracted to it. And do you know what, guys, it was in the sale in Sainsbury's, and so I can't remember how much I picked it up for. I can't remember, but it wasn't a lot. It were a couple of pounds. Yeah, it was just a couple of pounds, and it's just a plain notebook for me to write my little musings in and my little thoughts and things like that. I actually wasn't intending to show you guys this. It was literally just here on the bed because I've been writing in it this morning. But I thought, while we're here, we might as well show that as well because it is like fairly new. But yeah, I do love a pretty notebook as well. They just look really nice. This one does, doesn't it? Like laying around the house. Do you know what really bugs me? This is another Suzy thing. This is rose gold hardware. It's got this linen fabric around it as well, and the ribbon is silver, and it's just really upsetting my mojo. On the subject of stationery, I picked up these. Where was this from yesterday? Where was I? The Range. I was in the Range yesterday, and they've got some like, you know, like they've had all the back to school stuff out on the pencil cases and things like that, all the stationery. Well, they have this like earthy toned collection, and it's full of like earthy greens, browns and golds. Yeah, like I said, I love stationery, so like it really caught my eye. It's called Linen and PU Pen Set 2-pack. So this is a pen set, pack of 2. It's got a gold pen and a brown pen. It almost looks suede, that brown pen. I don't know if you can see on camera. It looks suede. Anyway, the pencil cases and all the collection, really, it just looked so expensive and like canvassy, like dark green, forest green canvas, and this like brown suede, and then this gold detailing on the pencil cases and things like that. But yeah, if you're looking for some stationery, go and have a look in the range if you like things to look really aesthetic like I do. Oh, and as well, this was like £2. Some garden tools. So I saw these in Home Bargains in the garden section, and what attracted me to them, I don't like the fact that this is silver. Did they do a gold collection? Imagine if they did a gold collection with like wooden handles, or a gold collection with these green handles. Stunning. But yeah, it's the green again that attracted me to these, and I thought these would look really nice in my utility room, like hung up, because they've got little hooks on them. So I picked up this, a little trowel, and then a little garden fork as well, because I'm about to plant my first herb garden. So yeah, they're not just for aesthetic purposes. They're actually for real use as well, because I do have a big, it's not massive, sorry, I nearly said a big conservatory window. I have a sort of conservatory window as part of the kitchen. It gets a lot of light in, and I thought, what could I do in that alcove? It's if you follow along on the vlogs, you'll have seen it, and we're going to do the planting of the herbs and for that window anyway. What am I trying to say? Yeah, I thought, what can we do with that window in the kitchen? So I want to grow herbs that I use all the time. So I want a lemon tree in there. I want herbs that I can just pick from the window in the kitchen and put straight in the food. So that's what we're going to do. They were $2.99 each, and they had like loads of different ones. So next up, we have this Eucalyptus garland. And I picked this up yesterday from the range, so this is the newest thing. And yeah, it's just a eucalyptus garland, and it's in that muted green, so it looks a bit more real. Sorry, not a bit more real, but less artificial, let's just say that. So this was £6 from the range. It's really, really long as well, and yeah, I really, really like it. The reason I picked this up was because I do like to forage, and because we live in the woods, there'll be a lot of foraging going on for styling options in the house. You know how I like to bring the outside in and use real stuff for styling with, like real branches and things like that, especially in the autumn and winter. But you can't really pick eucalyptus, can you? So can you? Is it a tree? Eucalyptus tree? Not sure. Is it a plant? I'm not too sure anyway, but you don't really find them around these parts, I don't think. Yeah, so I picked this up because there is a lot of fireplaces in this renovation house, and I want to be able to style up my fireplaces for autumn. And I know what you're probably thinking. You're probably thinking, how boring are you, Susie, picking up just a plain old green eucalyptus garland when there's so many fabulous ones out there, like in the range especially, and in all the shops really. I've been seeing them everywhere, but they've got like all the oranges, all the autumnal colours. They've got pumpkins in them, some of them, and they're just really, really fabulous. However, I prefer green to the oranges, and yeah, I just don't like doing too much. Like, how do I say this? I don't want pumpkin everything. I don't want to overkill the feeling of it. But yeah, if I do want to add pumpkins to it, they'll probably be white or sage green. But I just love like church candles and the greenery, and yeah, just really, really subtle. And then in the odd space around the house, I'll add a pumpkin here and there, and it just gives that little tiny touch of autumn. I don't like to overdo it. This one in particular is for the fireplace here in my bedroom, so we'll do that together on the Decorate With Me video, which is probably coming after this one in the vlog. So yeah, we'll do that together. And did I tell you that was £6 from the range? £6 from the range. And I'm probably going to need more because we'll probably have a fireplace. Will we have a fireplace ready for autumn or Christmas? Who knows? Next up, I have got this photo frame from the range again, yesterday from the range, and this was £9.99, which I think is really affordable for the size of it. As you can see, it's quite big. It's a 14 by 11 inch, 35 times 27 centimetres. Ready to hang. It's glass, handle with care, and I just love the frame. So let me open it because it's got all this plastic on it and it'll probably look shiny. Oh, shiny. It'll probably look shiny on the video to you. So I'm going to open it and try and show you this close up. It's almost like a wood grain effect. Let me just describe it. It's almost like a wood grain effect, almost crackling effect, but it's like a bronzy gold brushy finish as at the same time. Let me see if I can show you that there. Isn't that nice? They have them in all different sizes as well. So if you're looking to do like a gallery wall or anything like that, they've got so many nice frames in the range. Landing is starting to take shape with the dado rail on there now. So I've been envisioning some really nice frames all the way along down in the hallway. I don't know what I'm going to put in them because you know what I'm like, I don't really like family photos. But do you know what? I've had this brilliant idea. If I can get Joelle and Ash to do it with me, that obviously will be amazing because I can't be doing it on my own. But basically, in the seaside town of Blackpool, which is probably about an hour away from us here, they do these photo opportunities from period times. So you can dress up like a Victorian or you can dress up like an Edwardian in proper Edwardian attire. So an Edwardian gentleman for Ash, an Edwardian child for Joelle, and an Edwardian lady. And you sit there and have your photo taken like it was back in the day. And I just think it's a brilliant idea. And yeah, it'll just give a really nice nod to the fact that this time in our lives we're renovating this old Edwardian house. I just think that's a brilliant idea. Let me know what you think. Anyway, we're going to need more of these frames as we go along, but I'm hoping to collect them not all in the same. I want all different ones, so I need to go around some charity shops as well because they have all the ornate brass old version, like antique-y looking ones. Like, I'm looking for a lot of antique styling pieces for this house. So we're going to mix the old with the new. But yeah, I picked this up, $9.99, and they have bigger ones and smaller ones. So I picked these up from Dunelm and they're really affordable. Guys, they're like, they're not like real wool or anything like that. I'm sure they're just synthetic and it's not normally a fabric that I would choose, but I couldn't not pick up these green ones. They have them in all different colours and they're just like small little square cushions. They've not got the best filling inside them. They've got that like that plasticky filling inside them, so I will be swapping them out to like the proper feather inserts eventually, but I thought these were still worth it for £5 each. So yeah, these are from Dunelm and they're like a knitted cushion. There's the texture. I think the texture's lovely and I still think they're worth it for £5 just for the cushion cover, because like I said, I will be having to pay to swap out the inserts. I just don't like these inserts really, but they're just for styling and making my bed, because as you all know, in the renovation we finished the bedroom and then it's just about adding bits and layers and styling pieces, and I said I was going to do that for the autumn. I don't have any like cushions, we've just literally got the bedspread here and the pillows that we use, so I do need some blankets and throws and cushions. So yeah, I picked up these, £5. I got 2 of them. Okay, the next thing I picked up was this. It's really heavy, but I picked up these kiln dried birch logs, and they're all different log cuttings, big log cuttings. And although we've not got a real log burner in the house just yet, we've got fireplaces and lots of them. So for styling options, I like these. And do you know what? You can do all sorts with these logs. I think they're really good styling pieces. And this was £5 for a big bag from Home Bargains. Now, I've picked them up to go in the fireplace here in the bedroom. So you know that we uncovered the fireplace. We've not put a stove in it yet. So it's just a hole in the wall with a fireplace around. Yeah, and I'm going to store these logs in that fireplace hole. And I just think that that'll look really, really good for the autumn, winter. And because it's just bare at the moment, and I do want to, like I said when we revealed the bedroom and the fireplace and all that, I want to like style it up seasonally. So this is my autumn design idea for there, and yeah, we'll do it together on the vlogs. So £5, big bag of logs, and yeah, like I said, you can do all sorts with these. Even if you've not got a fireplace, you can store these in your shelves and stack them in the shelves, and they just look really, really good. So you can really get creative with the styling of these. They also look really good in a big basket, don't they, next to a fireplace. So yeah. Okay, and I have to show you this again if you're new here, but if you follow along on the vlogs, you'll have seen this already. But do you know what? On social media, Instagram and YouTube, I'm still getting so many questions about this olive tree. Where's my olive tree from? For olive tree, it's in a pot, and it's got this branch style detail, and then that is the top of it. So it looks really, really nice. It's 4 feet tall, and it's got the fruit on there as well, the actual olives. Yeah, so like I said, I did buy this a month ago, and it was about £40. And I bought it because it was a little bit cheaper on the Prime Day sale. So I thought, oh, I'll just get this olive tree then. Guys, I'm so sorry if the angle has changed. My tripod is broken, and I definitely need a new one now because it just keeps like slipping down. It doesn't stay up. So that's probably why my head's being cut off slowly. Anyway, last but not least, I picked up this basket for the olive tree. And this is from the garden centre at Home Bargains. Really affordable. And I love this colour and like tone of wood. I can't remember how much it were. It was probably about £7, something like that. And it's quite big. I'm going to build up the rest of it and then put the moss that we bought from Autumnal just on the top so it looks really real, and that's the plan for that. So yeah guys, that is everything for today's haul. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and I will meet you in the comments as usual. But until then, I need to clean up this mess that I've made. There's just stuff everywhere, but excitingly we can get on with the filming of our annual Decorate With Me for autumn, and I'll let you go because this video is long enough, isn't it? I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye!